Good afternoon,
Good
Facebook.
afternoon,
Welcome,
Facebook.
welcome to Devine Magazine
Yes.
and Talk Show with your hosts, Daniel and Carleatha.
Yes.
Welcome as we celebrate your life. We celebrate you. We celebrate all of your accomplishments. You know, today is Friday.
Yes, it's Friday. TGIF.
Yeah. So we thank you guys for everything that is, glad you're coming in. And as you're coming in, then we have some technical difficulties here. There we go. We back again. Can't stop the flow. When you put your hands up, you make it the screen dark. When you put your hand up in the air. Yeah, so we thank you guys. We see you guys are coming in.
Yes,
and welcome. Hey, Miss Ruben. Hey, Miss Sharon.
Hello, Miss Sharon.
Let us know where you're from. It is Friday. You know, we're going to watch them attitudes. We're going to watch, because, the whole purpose of us doing the show is God is saying it's our time to shine. We have time is on our side.
Yes.
That's one of the things we discuss. We discuss, how to get our multiple gifts and talents flowing. And then, you got to wonder sometimes why those multiple gifts and talents are not flowing. Why the promises that we've been asking God for haven't been flowing in. Why our multiple gifts and talents are not, doing. Yes. I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Ruby.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh, you all are definitely in our prayers.
Yes.
Yes. We're sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Glad to see you, though. Glad to see you that you still being supported through this time. But know that God never leaves us. He never ever, even through this. This is another thing, Miss Ruby, and I'm glad you on. Even through this time, losing a loved one, and we know, tensions, everybody, going through, and our attitude and how we handle the situation. Yeah. Sometimes the situation is not always the most comfortable thing, but God is looking at the attitude, because your attitude determines your aptitude, because your attitude is going to be how you're going to zoom. And so even in the process, we all going through, God is saying, see, you still got to watch your attitude. Like she's mourning the loss of her sister. But Miss Ruby, God can have you as a light to even show the family members even how to, hold their attitude. Because you know how it is doing,
hold their composure.
During this time, our family folks can hack. And so, God could be using you, Miss Ruby. You never know how to show your family, during this time. Hey, we gotta maintain that positive attitude. Hi, cousin Shirley.
How are you? Yes.
How are you? And so, our attitude, we gotta be mindful of how we treat people, because we've been wondering, why things haven't been happening. A lot of times your attitude.
I know my attitude has got me in a whole lot of trouble. not just with her, but. With people at school and, just life period. Attitude can get you in a whole lot of trouble, especially when you have an attitude of the wrong people. You don't know, that could have been somebody that wanted you, for an opportunity, a business opportunity, or they probably wanted to give you some money, or, whatever it may be that was positive that they wanted to do for you. Because you had that attitude, it ruined you getting that opportunity. And see, a lot of times we don't realize about our attitude. Last night we was talking about how Moses. Yes.
Moses, God told him to speak to the rock, but Moses got angry and he struck the rock because he was angry. That was an attitude. Because of that, he forfeited seeing the promised land.
Yeah, supposed to be.
And a lot of times, hold on, Dave, I'm gonna let you go. Make sure we on the computer too. A lot of times, it's a test. You ever notice that a test coming right? It's like, oh my God. The biggest test sometimes come right before the breakthrough. Right before the opportunity. I'm going too much? Let me tone it down just a little bit. Let me see. And so, sometimes our attitude comes a test comes right in the midst or right before the open door. Sometimes, right before it's time to go to, for those who want to go to the next level, I'll tell you, I'm not going to the next level. I'm not leaping. I want to zoom. There's always a test that comes, and it's always have to do with that attitude. And it's going to be, oh my God, the higher you go up, the enemy not coming on a little low level for you. Come on now. He not going to get you on the same level he got you before unless you didn't pass the test. Now, the reason why the same test came, because you didn't pass it before. I learned that one the hard way. And so, so our attitude determines our altitude. Our attitude determines our breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Our attitude determines our blessings. Our attitude determines our blessings.
Yes.
Our attitude. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Miss Tina. How are you?
Our attitude determines a whole lot of opportunities. You never know who you in the midst of.
Yes.
And somebody be watching your attitude, how you just flying off. I always tell my son.
Some people, not only you can be an identifier or an analyzer or, observer, but other people are observing you too. And, people just let me see how this personality, how their characteristics are. You don't know what that person could have did for you, could be doing for you. Mm-hmm. And because you went off that one time.
Or said something. You remember how we talked about the mouth?
Yeah. We said something that had attitude behind it.
Woo!
I want that person.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes people will test you in certain situations just to see how you gonna handle certain situations. Mm-hmm. So you never know who's testing you. You never know who has their eyes on you, who's looking for you. And sometimes they'll sit back and watch to see how you gonna handle something in how they say, can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen.
Like Undercover Boss.
Whoo! You never know. That's a good example.
Undercover Boss.
Undercover Boss.
Yeah.
That's a good one in how you handle stuff, because you never know who's watching you. You never know. And a lot of times we've been wondering why we've been stuck, why things haven't happened. Your attitude. I had a lady posted on my Facebook, one of our posts about the advertisement for the show. She said, Clay, I've been watching you. She said, girl, you've been going through, and I don't really basically just really know this lady. Mm-hmm. And I know I got to know her because she said she seen me go through certain things. And she said, I noticed your attitude. You don't never complain. And she said, girl, God gonna bless you. Read the post. She on one of the posts. And yes. I've watched the show. I'm not a person that watches all the time, but I've watched that show and seen how, they would go undercover. And it's like, it's always that, hi, Marie, hi, Yolanda.
Hello, Miss Marie. Hello, Miss
And so, they watching to see your attitude, how you gonna handle certain situations, difficult situations. And so the same thing with God, He's watching. He's seeing if you ready to go. Like I told you, I'm not going to the next level. I'm not going to. I'm not leaping. I'm not quantum leaping. I'm zooming. Mm-hmm. So God is watching to see. Oh, let me see if she's ready. Cause you know how it is. Hi, Latricia.
Hello, Latrice. How you
people
doing?
will try to set you up to fail. You gotta be on your P's and your Q's.
The public is a place where you have to be on your P's. And
social
Q's.
Media is too.
Anything public, you have to watch what you're saying. You have to watch how you're acting, who you interacting with. Mm-hmm. There's a whole lot of things you gotta be mindful, gotta be careful of, because the wrong thing, the wrong words, the wrong tone can get you in a whole lot of trouble.
And that goes to, like, I'll say this. A lot of times, I'm going to say it like I said, we have to be mindful how we treat people. And it's not always in what we say. You know how we used to say this, but it's in what you say. Because sometimes things can be taken out of context because I didn't understand you.
You mean how you say it?
What I say?
You said what you say and what you say twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. And how I say it.
Always in what you say is how you say it. Yeah.
But then sometimes it's in what you say. It's just in what. Sometimes everything don't need to be said. You know, something is better left alone. Some things is just better left. You know, I gotta say something. Okay, you just ruined the opportunity. And you know, in the moment when you mad, you know how it go. Come on, somebody gonna push. It is. Hold on, Dan. It is certain people that knows how to push all the right buttons. That knows how to push.
Some people that know how to push your buttons. Push your buttons.
Okay, so and I'm pointing at one right here. You know what I mean? People might not remember what you say or do, but they will always remember how you make them feel. Exactly. And so I told my son, you know, sometimes we ruin relationships, Tina, all because in how that person made me feel. You know, belittling me. You know, talking down to me. Or, you know, making me feel less than because of what I've gone through.
Be mindful that it's not always about us ruining things for us. You might be ruining things for a whole lot of other people. And
I'm gonna tell you something. You never know who God has His hand on. You never know who God using. Sometimes God will place people in your life to get you to a certain place. And you thinking you the one helping, you know, helping the people or whatever. But sometimes God allows certain people to come in your life to help push you to where you need to be. Mm. And your attitude, remember I said, determines your aptitude. She said yes, because misinterpretation is easy. Kind of like the first impression. Exactly, the first impression.
It only takes 20 seconds to ruin your first impression.
And you like, oh my God, that opportunity. And
first 20, that's what they say, the first 20 seconds determines how, you know, somebody perceives you as a person.
And you got to understand this. Everyone doesn't perceive everything the same way. Yes, iron sharpens iron. Just because you may perceive something one way, I may perceive it another way. And a lot of times reason why, you know, we get attitudes is because of lack of communication.
Oh, yeah. Misunderstandings.
Oh, my God.
Misunderstandings and lack of communication.
Well, and a lot of times, it's not sometimes we've said anything. You assume, you perceived that I said something a certain way. So, to me, a perception is your perceived thought. But you didn't come ask me. You just, you know, it looked like optical illusion. It looked like that's what Carleatha would have said. Or it sounded like what Carleatha would have said. But did you come ask me? Or I showed my son an analogy.
That's the number one phrase in love movies.
What?
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let me just tell you this here. This is an analogy I gave my son this morning when we were in prayer. And we were discussing the show. I said, okay, what if you're a married lady or you're dating someone and say you're in a crowd of people, like you're in a mall, you're in a shopping center, or you're at an event, a restaurant, and you're already there. And your significant other, the guy, the man, he's coming to meet you in. Okay? And as he's walking up to the door, there's either a group of ladies or a lady, and she happens to look, I mean, she look good. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, she Coca-Cola bottle. And
y'all a baddie girl.
And as he walks up, she's walking in, and knowing that he's a gentleman, he opens the door and lets her walk in. And you see this, but the conversation is, you see the conversation, a conversation going on. So it looks like they know each other. Yeah, but the conversation is, hold on, David, tell a story. The conversation is, thank you for opening the door for me. I'm so glad, you know, there are some gentlemen still here. This is all the ladies saying. And, you know, still some gentlemen still walking around. Thank you for so much what you've done. And the men are saying, you know, that's the way my mom raised me. But all you see, because you further off.
All you see is your man
to another woman, and she's good looking, and you assume.
It's so funny. It is so funny how women, you know, if he was talking to an ugly woman, you wouldn't have no problem at all. You like, that's you wouldn't have no problem. But the fact that she's
good looking
on your level or better looking than you, it becomes a complete problem. Like, he can't talk to no women that's prettier than you.
I mean,
on your level.
and wait, he's not actually talking to the lady. He just opened the door and the woman said something to him. Because let me tell you something.
But see,
I always say that to a man.
That crazy in the back of a woman's
head.
They come out and be like, hey, he cheating.
And the man going, I don't even know the lady. But you assumed. See, it's a preconceived thought. Presumption is your preconceived thought. It looked like he knew her because they were being friendly with each other. It looked like they were talking and something could be going on. Mm-hmm. And she got it going on now. She got on one of them tight fitting dresses. Come on, she got them pretty legs. She got that flat stomach.
That shape.
You know, she face,
the hair on fleek, eyebrows on fleek, everything on fleek.
And guess what? She could be meeting her significant other somewhere, but all you see is your significant other, your man friend or husband walking in with this beautiful woman. See how that, and a lot of times our attitude, my point is, sometimes our attitudes causes us to miss out on the blessings of the Lord.
Yeah.
What was meant for you, sometimes your attitude is to destroy you. It's not nobody else destroyed it. You did. You the sabotager. So a lot of times while we stuck or things haven't happened, the attitude. Yes. Come on. You know, so we talked about that last night, how the young lady walked in church and she could just read the people's attitude. She said she knew just from the looks that people were talking about her. Mm-hmm. And it made her feel uncomfortable. And she felt like people were judging her because of the way she didn't know. Mind you, this lady is nice looking, but remember, she had went through a childhood experience. Those of you watched the show from last night, when I'm telling the story, the lady had gone through something from her childhood, so her securityness was not all there. But you seen her. The people looked at her because she looked nice, and she got a little shape, whatever, and they assumed something negative. You know how us women do, we get them look. Who is that girl? What she got on? You know, girl.
She coming to the house
alone. And now she's shaking and twisting, like girl. All that booty, girl. You know, I don't know what people were saying, but when the woman is giving her testimony, I'm crying. It's funny now, but I'm just making it.
It's funny now, but like while she was saying it,
it was nice. I was crying, and I was just like, wow. You never know. Even with our looks, and that attitude.
Even while she was up there saying, giving her testimony, it was still people in the church still saying something negative.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a lady behind us.
Oh, wow. And
I was just like, wow.
This
lady up here giving her
testimony.
And you still have something to say, And
I think once her testimony came out, the people felt bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you preconceived that it was one way about her, and it was totally opposite. Mm-hmm. Man, we gotta watch these attitudes, because those attitudes is judging. You're judging, and we stopping our flow. And God is saying, we gotta find out what's causing us not to shine the way God wants us to shine. Like I said, I feel in this season, God is telling us it's all the internal side. You can go get a job and you can buy some nice clothes, get your hair fixed and get you a nice house and car. But if something happened, boy, you come unglued. Everything fall apart. You back to square one. You back to where you came from. That's why I say I'm not going to the next level. I don't want to go to the next level. I don't want to just leap. I want to zoom, because I want to get past. I don't want to look nothing like my past. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell people, write the book. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't have time to live in my past. Yeah. I'm not a product of my past. I'm a product of where I'm going. So I'm not a product of even today. I'm a product of where I'm going. So I got to already look like, if I'm asking God for something and I'm believing God for something, I got to already be prepared. Just like the woman, in the Bible, she prepared a place for the prophet. Yeah. So she was believing God for something. So she prepared a place so the prophet would have somewhere to lay his head. So I'm telling you, we got to get everything in order internally, because if we've been doing all this praying and fasting, we've been doing all this praying and fasting and nothing haven't manifested It's time to check internally. Because he's a right now God. Sometimes God is telling you to wait. But something check you. I bet you're going to start seeing breakthroughs. I guarantee you when you start doing the application process, you're going to start seeing breakthroughs because our attitude, it determines so much. We tell people to dance in the rain when the storm happens. Yeah. But are you really doing it? Are you really smiling when your enemies, done sabotage you and hurt you? You may be crying, but I ain't finna backlash you. I ain't finna come on your level. I told you, I'm just gonna exit you out of my life permanently. Cause a snake has the potential to bite twice. Yeah. I ain't got time for no Atlanta reunion 4-part series. I ain't got time for that. I ain't getting paid for that. They're getting paid. I ain't getting paid for that. This is my life. This is real life stuff. I ain't got time. I ain't getting no $1 million check for it. So I ain't got time to put you back in my life to give me drama. No, I'm getting the stress out. Because I told you my testimony, I'm healed. And so, I know what I got to do for me. And all I'm doing is sharing with you what God said, we got to check the whole 9 yards. Hey, like Joel Osteen say, we got to check them little foxes. Why things are not manifesting? Yeah, daily attitude of gratitude. Exactly. Yes. Because when you check your attitude and your attitude is right and you thinking positive things gonna happen. Yeah. It's got to happen for you.
So man thinking so is he.
Now, it's gotta happen for you.
You gotta watch out is being so defensive.
That was Carleatha.
Some of us are so defensive.
I have an attitude.
Now, somebody come at you. You should be pointing at nobody right now. You like that too.
Okay, then.
Who I got it from? You can't.
My old ways.
You can't. Okay, your old ways that still determine how your child gonna be.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm breaking generational curses, cycles, and
patterns.
But
I'm not as defensive as I used to be. But what I'm saying is, some of us are so defensive. Somebody come at us about how we, how we are acting, or what we said was, mean or something, or whatever the situation is, we just snap on them and just pop off with the mouth. You don't tell me, you don't check me by my attitude. All that is
nothing for offense to get snagged on. Hey Rhonda, how are you?
Hey Miss Rhonda, how are you? But
hello to everyone that's been joining in.
Offensive, being so offensive all the time and being defensive are totally bad things. If you
always offended,
if you quick to get offended, that means there are insecurities, something going on, because
that was me.
You have to be strong.
You don't want to deal with. I'm gonna tell you why offense comes, because you don't want to deal internally with what's going on with you, and when you don't deal with your giants. Those little things that you've made into a giant that's been causing you to be stagnant, causing you to be stuck, causing us not to shine. When you don't deal with those things, you become offensive because, when somebody starts calling you out, now hold on. I don't know I'm calling you out. And I bet you about right now, somebody going, that ain't me. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm going, I don't know you, lady. I don't know you, sir. I'm just telling you what the Holy Spirit said. Now, if you got mail, I think back in the day, you got mail. That's the Holy Spirit. It's not me. I don't know you.
Just because somebody checks you or, no, don't let nobody disrespect you. Now, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody disrespect you, but if they're coming at you and it's just, it's a respectful way and I'm saying, hey, I don't think you should have did this. This was wrong. Don't pop off at the...
Well, see, that's constructive criticism. Yeah, we got to know how to take constructive criticism because at one point, I didn't know how to take it. It was not... hold on. There's a difference between constructive criticism and then belittling. There's a difference between you telling me something that's going to help me, but you're telling it to me in a loving way. You're telling it to me out of love. You're not telling it to put me down.
Yeah,
you come to me, Carleatha, the way you said something to Daniel, I think that was it, like I'm just using you as you are a friend of mine or whatever.
And you got that other.
Okay, because first of all, I may get a little attitude. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. When I'm checking my child, I'm the mother, I'm the captain of this ship, okay? Now, I'm going to put you in your place. This mine right here. Because now if you want to take care of him, go right on ahead. Okay? Now that's when I'm gonna have to check you, because I don't never I'm not one of these kind of parents or persons that if I see a parent correcting their child, that I'm finna jump in it. That's not my thing. Because I know as a parent, that didn't just start right up in my face. That's something that kid been doing, and the mama trying to correct it. Because you know how, I don't know, maybe y'all kid a little bit different from mine, but my child like to wait till he have an audience. You know, I think he wants to be on the stage. I think he wants to be a star, because he likes to do things when there is an audience. And so when he gets a little bit of attention, that's when he likes to do his performance, because he think I ain't gonna say nothing, or he got people on his side. And see, I don't care about being called a bad person. I'm gonna correct him in front of the folks, because guess what? God gonna hold me accountable. This is my child. I gotta live with him behind them closed doors. Because you know how kids do. Mine is the type, he act good in front of folks. I got one of them kind. Look at it. He the opposite of some kids. You know, some kids act out in public. Mine is the type, he puts on a grand show. And so it's like, you gonna be like just melting. Oh, Daniel. And he got them long eyelashes, and he know how to work them, honey. He know how to look all sad and give you that look. And you gonna think I'm the bad person, like most people.
Okay, Miss T, you ain't gotta, we let the lights, but you ain't gotta put all them lights for what she's saying. Okay. And
that's my son. My son is the type, you know, in front of people.
I don't like how you put me on blast right now.
Well, I'm just telling you that when people see me get an attitude, it's like, you know, I always tell my son, when we in public, put on your A game. Because my son will do stuff that people don't see him doing. You know how they go, Tina? He does things undercover. And it's like the people, they just see me reacting. And so they think I'm overacting. I'm over dramatizing his situation.
All these funniness.
And girl, he's been doing it all of his life. It's like, oh, he's great. He's become a master at it. To where he can have people just eating pudding. They fussing and lashing at me. Like, oh, you just mean, girl, okay. All right. I want y'all believe in this here. Look who on there. Hey, Miss Tabitha.
Hey, how you doing?
And
we love seeing you,
we love seeing everybody come on, but Tabitha know. And so anyway, you know, Daniel puts on this look in front of folks that people they don't see, Tina. And girl, I know when you see me go, this with Daniel, when you and I were together, I know you were going like, woo, she don't play.
Oh, I know.
This is a joke. They the type of person, girl, they will take over. He's just like, okay,
take over? What are you talking about?
See?
I'm talking about you've been talking for how you. Yeah.
They know how it goes. Y'all know. Okay, he's a great kid, but I'm just telling you, child.
She be talking like I'm just the worst kid.
No, did I say that? Did I say?
I'm just the worst kid on the
Did I say that, guys? Moms, did I say that?
I think for 2018, I'm a great kid.
See, and that's what I'm talking about right there. How people go like, well, Clay, you can let him get away with because the way kids are today. But what about them attitudes? What about when I say something he don't do it? You know, it's called rebellion. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deal with that. So
80% of kids don't always do what they parents say.
Okay,
you
but
didn't do all what your mom
told you to do. It was a different. Hey, Tina, we came up in a different era.
That was a different time, baby.
Oh no, we didn't. My mama, baby, I told you, you would have been under the ground. My mama didn't give you those second chances and 4 or 5 different chances. It was when she said something. You know, back then our mamas kind of said something with them eyes. I know I ain't one of the mamas like this here. She's telling you to move from one place to the other. And you better stop talking right now. Because, see, I remember my mama slapped me in the choir stand. I told you it was about 45 kids in the choir stand. Yes, being trained up. I'm telling you. And my mama had told me to stop talking.
Didn't you hear me in the choir stand one time?
No, I never. I'm telling you the story of my mom. I never did that to you.
I thought we were at my game.
No, I never did.
I don't know if you... No, you probably didn't. You probably just said something.
I probably snatched
and the whole quiet.
That's me. Boy, that was my. He's telling my
story. I think
he lying.
That's why.
His name.
That's why you are such
a great kid. Yeah, because I have to rule, girl. You know, mom and dad. I have to be it all. I'm not using the excuse. I'm a single mom. So, you know, so y'all see me with an attitude like that when my son, and let me tell you something, my son be the one I have to like keep my attitude in check. It don't be other people. I'm going to tell you right now, that it is not other people. Because I get people that, you know, when you rub me the wrong way, I dismiss myself. I'm not one, I don't do that drama. So it be my son, it be like, okay, why she having a day like today? My son, that's why. And I'm like, hi. I have to like stir it up.
See, what that see, yeah.
I have to stir my attitude for gratitude. I have to stir it up and go like, think on the good things, Carleatha. Think on the great things. You know, he's such an awesome kid. Oh, I love it. I see. It's I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm so grateful. But you know, we just have to watch our attitude because, you know, we never know. We don't want to cause people to stumble. And, you know, another thing that causes, you know, us to have bad attitude, gossip. Ooh, boy, when the Holy Spirit gave me that, when I was just like,
don't do nothing.
Jump into conclusions.
But jump to conclusions. It's a bunch of assuming, a bunch of made up. A lot of it's exaggerated. And
you getting the attitude over somebody off of what somebody else said. Or what you think they're going to presume. That's where it leads to gossip.
Yeah, the thing, getting all in somebody's business causes you to have an attitude too.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about just gossip, period. Mm-hmm. You know, and we wondering why we are having, you know, these stuck moments. Man, I'm telling you something. Our attitudes can cause someone else to stumble. You know, you gotta watch who you be around because, you know, these are my trigger points that some of my points that I'm gonna give you, guys. And then we're gonna end. We have to watch our negative attitude because just being around the wrong people sometimes can give us a bad attitude because they got an attitude about somebody. You know how it is. Two peas in the pod have some similarity. Yeah. Misery love company. If I got an attitude with you, Tina, and my friend around, she tend to gonna get an attitude. You know how that go. Or if you got an attitude about somebody, you tell me about this person, and you know they wronged you, I'm gonna tend to have an attitude like, okay, I know you ain't talking about my friend. You know how we do. And so we gotta watch that because, you know, that person didn't do you nothing wrong. Yeah. Why you have an attitude with them?
All that's a bunch of middle school and high school stuff.
It's still in grown folks. And Tina can tell you, that ain't no middle school and high school, baby. It's grown people acting like they're in high school. That's why, you know, I kind of sometimes folks be saying, why you say to yourself sometimes? I love being around people. But when it's starting to get like, that stuff that I don't do, I get to exit it myself. And so, you know, and a lot of times we gotta realize too, sometimes because of that bad attitude is trigger points. If somebody do something to you with a child that relates to a childhood experience that you haven't dealt with, you know, it's a trigger point. Especially in relationships. You know, if a man treats you different from, hey Perry.
Hello, Mr. Perry.
How are you? That's my classmate. And so, you know, a lot of times in relationships, our attitude, if that man does something to me that relates to somehow someone treated me in the past, I'm going off on him. And the guy going like, oh my God, what did I do? You know,
exit mess quickly.
Yes. But I'm talking about those trigger points. We got to be careful how those trigger points causes us to have attitude. We got to deal with these things internally because it's ruining relationships, it's ruining marriages because you haven't dealt with certain issues. And see, that's going to be Monday. It's time to deal. It's time to deal with things because it's causing you to be stuck because you haven't dealt with stuff. It's time for us to deal with all that past garbage. If we want to zoom. If we want to zoom, you're going to have to deal with everything. You're going to have to get rid of stuff that people, hey Robert, how are you?
Hello, Mr. Robert.
And so, you know, you're going to have to deal with issues that you ain't been wanting to deal with because it's been your blocker. It's been the thing that's been holding you back. And now it's time for you to walk in. It's time, not just walking. I tell you, we zooming. Mm-hmm. We not just going to another level, because another level resembles where you just came from. You remember, if you leap, I can still kind of see where I came from. No, I don't want to see where I came from. I'm ready to zoom. I'm ready to go to a place I've never been before. I'm ready to go to unfamiliar territories. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be in my comfort zone. I don't want to be around just the same people all the time. I want to be in a different place. I want to be in a better place. I want to be blessed to be a blessing where it doesn't affect me in a negative way. If I'm hurting because I'm struggling. I don't want to be a $20 giver. You know, I love $20. Don't get me wrong, but I want to be a true blessing to people. I know I've been in a situation, you know, and I know as single mom, you need some keys in your hand. You need that with your name on it. Mm-hmm. You need a house with your name on it. Yeah. You know, you need your own. You need your business to start it up. Mm-hmm. So I want to be blessed to be a blessing. I don't know about other people. I'm speaking on Carleatha. And so, cause I had to walk it and I seen what it was like. And I know what it's like to have doors closed in your face. I know what it's like to have people turn their backs on you. I know what it's like to be stuck in the middle. Mm-hmm. I know what it's like to fall between the cracks. I know what it's like for people to belittle you. So guess what? I'm checking my attitude. I'm checking everything, doing an in-house thing so I can get, with people, all these prophecies that people say, okay, Clay, you this, you that. Okay, why haven't they come to pass? The way God has said, because we haven't been dealing with issues that has been hindering us. It's time to deal with stuff. This is 2018. We're not getting any younger. You don't get younger. You're going to look younger, but you ain't going to get younger. So, you know what I mean? You may feel great. I feel great today. Mm-hmm. You know, I do my smoothie every morning with my power greens, vegetables, and fruits. And so, you know, but guess what? I want to receive it now. If God said now faith is the sum of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen, that means I can have it now. Yeah. So I want whatever I can access now to manifest. I don't want to wait. I ain't got time. Yeah. Help from her. And we're going to deal with that. Yeah. Next we're going to be powerful, because it is time to deal with that, Latricia. It is time for us to deal with things so we can move past. We can't stay in the funk. The funk been hurting us. The funk been calling us to whine, complain, and we've been wandering around for 40 years. Ain't got that promised land. No, I'm getting my promised land.
Can't do that, man.
I can't do it. But you know what? We're so grateful that you guys are tuned in today, and we want y'all to enjoy the weekend and celebrate yourself. And it's time for you to shine. It's time to deal with some stuff. So next week it's gonna be deep. It's gonna be deep next week. So you know I would say we've been dealing with the light stuff. But it's time to deal with the real thing so we can just be full. We can be free. We can fly. Hey, Latricia, our butterfly. We can fly like that butterfly. But we're going to be like Muhammad Ali. We're going to sting like a bee. We finna knock some stuff out. We finna sting some stuff out of our lives, because we're going to sting everything. Come on. We finna do it. They say a spring cleaning. We doing a summer cleaning. It's the second half of 2018. All of us went in the Southeast Texas area, went through Hardin. In the southern part of the United States, went through Hardin. Yeah. It's time for us to get what God said is ours. Yeah, we enjoyed you too. We enjoyed all of you guys.
All of you guys.
And you know, we love you and thank you for your support. We are so grateful. We know God is doing great and awesome things with this. And so we are so honored that, you know, we capitalized on our opportunity. You know, what was, and that's another thing we're going to talk about. Next week, you gotta seize the opportunity, even in your pain, your shame. Baby, you won't have to
not have time to be missing out on any opportunities, guys, okay?
And we've been missing out on opportunities, and all because I don't want to go through, because I ain't want to go through. But guess what? Yeah, put them butterflies, you know I love them. Yeah. And so, you know, I didn't want to do it, but it was a lady who encouraged us to just she said, you okay for come on out, but she just said do more videos, letting people know what we were going through. But the Holy Spirit was like, turn your Devine magazine show into a video for your talk show. People want to know how you made it. What are you doing to get you past? It's only been less than 5 months, but it's God. It's nobody but Him. But it's the application. You got to do the application process. Faith without work is dead. And miracles are here for all of us. Freedom is here, but we got to stop judging people. you know, we got to clean from the rooter to the tutor.
Yeah.
You know, it's time out for the world getting all the riches. I want my riches.
Hey, all the paper. Paper.
What T.I. say? It's time for big things popping and little things stopping. I can't do it. Like,
a little $5. We got time for a little $5.
I'm finna make it rain. So we love you guys, and you all have a great and fantastic weekend. And I'm gonna say at the end, I'm gonna end it with trying to say that was Fat Joe, but you said that was French Montana.
Yeah, it's featuring Fat Joe, but yeah, it's French Montana.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going all the way up. We going all the way up. Okay, we gonna do everything it takes for us to go all the way up. It's time to get them empires. I ain't talking about just watching empires.
Because I know some secular songs does not mean I'm not Christian.
Remember we talked about that last night. I didn't watch the show last night. I'm being free to love people and be me. And so anybody who, it's a freedom train. You don't like how we doing it? There's other people for you to watch. I'm doing it. I'm being free. God has told me that because I listened to a song. It's not going to send me to hell. So I'm trying to draw. I'm being the bait that God told me to be, not the world. I'm being the bait God told me to be. So with that ending, you all have a great and fantastic weekend. We love you guys, and we'll see you back on Monday. God bless. We love you. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.